Hey guys, Thomas here from Locklear Entertainment, and honestly, this is a video I never thought I would have to make in the immediate future. So, if you have not heard in the last, say, 24 to 48 hours, apparently Disney slash Marvel, mostly Disney, and Sony were trying to renew or make a new deal for the next round of Spider-Man movies that they'll be sharing and such. Apparently, I've been getting a bunch of different facts, but the main thing I'm seeing is Sony wanted to keep with the original deal. Disney wanted more money, a bigger percentage. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, seriously, correct me if I'm wrong. Disney wanted more, presumably because now Spider-Man's a bigger property with Far From Home reaching $1.1 billion just by itself. I mean, I can kind of see where Disney's coming from, but then again, it's kind of odd they want to come out just out of nowhere like, oh, you just made $1 billion for this one movie. Give me your money. You know, that doesn't work. I just don't know what to think. Whose fault is it really? Is it Marvel's for selling Spider-Man way back when for $7 million because they was going bankrupt? Is it Sony's for always screwing up right there at Spider-Man 3 and just kept screwing up and screwing up and screwing up? And please don't bring Into the Spider-Verse, okay? I'm talking about live action Spider-Man films. That's animated. I don't care. Right now, just the sad truth is, for now, as it is right now, Tom Holland's version of Spider-Man is not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe anymore. As far as we know, it could change in the next few days, but at this moment right now, nah. And if it ends up being that way, he started to become more on his own, to his own person. He could have started interacting with the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. He could have been part of the new Avengers, the next big threat. He could have been a part of that, the next invasion of New York, so on and so forth. I mean, if they're bringing Blade in, whenever they bring in the Defenders in like a new series, or when they start putting them in the movies, all these different possibilities for him to start interacting with. Can't have that now. Whoever it is that's stopping this deal from going through, I don't care if it's Sony, I don't care if it's Disney. Honestly, right now, I know it's a business, they gotta make money, but at some point, it's like they say, I said that wrong, but honestly, greed, it's evil. Greed is a plague. Greed ruins things. Money, you need it. Obviously, that's how the government works and stuff. You want to get something, you work a certain amount of time, you gather money, and then hopefully you have enough to cover what you want to get, so on and so forth until you die. That's what it comes down to. The reason that all of this stuff is falling through is because of money, greed. Just look, instead of wanting 50-50, Disney, if that's what I'm hearing, how about you just take like a good 20%? Because keep in mind, Sony does not have the same amount of billion-dollar hits like Disney Marvel does, okay? Sony's got Far From Home. That's one this year. Marvel's had how many this year? Okay, they've had 2 Marvel films this year. If we're going based on like the profits they brought in, they have had 2, Captain Marvel and Endgame. That's $3 billion. Almost every year, Disney Marvel brings in billions of dollars. And that's not even counting other stuff Disney has going on, like their animated features, the remakes, the live action remakes. So much stuff Disney has. There's no reason for them to want 50-50 of something that this other company's trying to stay afloat. I mean, I guess if this was a tactic to get them to sell the character, then hey, more power to you. But I don't see that happening. So just, it's like in a relationship. One person wants one thing, another person wants another thing. What you got to do and be a responsible adult about is you both need to come up with a compromise. Disney, Marvel, Sony, all of you, compromise. Because all the money in the world isn't going to keep your fan base around. Because at the end of the day, we're the ones that go out and see your films. We're the ones that's keeping your company afloat. So if you piss us off, you're kind of pissing on your wallets, pretty much. So remember that. But that's really all I got to say about it. Whatever happens, happens. So I got my hat here, Spider-Man PS4. Amazing Spider-Man 2 shirt. Not really a big fan of that series, but it's whatever. If you have any thoughts about this or any updates, let me know. I don't follow this like most other people. I just come about it when I come about it. Yeah. This is your boy, Thomas Locklear from Locklear Entertainment. I'm getting out of here. My back hurts. I'm pretty sure I got arthritis. At this point, at this age, I'm not quite sure what's wrong with me. For all I know, I could be dying right now, and you wouldn't even know it. Man, I think so. I don't know.